Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Billy Stewart. We are going to react to the song Sitting in the Park. This is our first time single take honest reaction. This is requested by our patron Anthony.
A lot of artists with the first name Billy.
Billy.
Popular ones include Billy Idol and Billy Joel.
Yes.
Though there are many others we've heard with the first
I
name
also
Billy.
like Billy Holiday.
Yeah, so let's get started with this one. It's our first time single take honest reaction to this request by Anthony. Sitting in the Park by Billy Stewart. You too can request songs with us for an impromptu, unscripted single take and honest reaction. Go to Patreon, our Patreon page, patreon.com/Enoma. Visit the secure link in the description box of this video. Our basic job while listening to your request is to sit down and listen to the request without cutting the video in the middle and giving our two-piece comments like many others do on this platform and have done in the past. And then also to give our honest, unscripted single take and impromptu review after we are done. So if you enjoy what we are doing, like thousands, hundreds and thousands and millions have now in the last 5+ years on this platform, you can definitely visit our Patreon page to support us further. Let's get started. Billy Stewart, Sitting in the Park.
Yes, I'm sitting right here, waiting for you, my dear, wondering if you ever gonna show up. I don't know if you're gonna show, my darling, I got to go, but nevertheless I said, you gotta be waiting, sitting. With my back against the fence, wondering if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool to let you treat me so cruel, but nevertheless I say again, you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for in the park, waiting for sitting here on the bench with my back against the fence, wondering if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool, let you treat me so cruel. Nevertheless, I said, you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for sitting. I'm not gonna wait the park. I am tired of waiting. No longer gonna wait, girl, any longer.
he's been waiting a long time
He
in
got
this
stood
park
up.
sitting.
He definitely got stood
By
up.
the end of it, he said he's not going to wait any longer. Yeah, most of the
tired.
job for me, the delightful part of the song was the backup singers who aren't mentioned over here. So it's sad. It's sad when credit is not given where it's due. And these guys who actually started it all so delightfully, they didn't get any credit. You know, wow, well done by the backup singers, and an ordinary job by this artist Billy Stewart. Unless he himself did the backup singing, but it sounded quite different, the backup singers. Anyway, it was a decent song. It is taking one line and trying to make a big thing out of it. Yeah, but it sounded good. It sounded good, to be honest. It was good, and mainly because of the backup singers, not because of what the artist did with his voice or the lines.
In fact, when the song started, it sounded something that was from the recent R&B kind, but then it turned out to be something old because of the style of Billy Stewart being that. One thing was also very unfortunate. The backup singers or singers that were part of the team of big singers or big musicians that made it very big. Unfortunately, these backup singers or the people who are in the team very rarely made it on their own. You know, so I don't know the reason why. They were very talented, but I do not know too many names apart from Minnie Riperton and a couple of others who were in the backup and they really, you know, came out with their own career and made it big. Very few people did that. Here, the backup singers literally, one of the main singers sounded as if he could make it on his own, but I don't know if he actually did or did not. This was a good song, you know, giving a reflection of the times of the past where people would so many times get stood up, and the location would mainly be a park because it was a free place where people could go sit, and you know, there could be a date that was decided with another person, and that other person never showed up. So it happened to him as well. These days, it's difficult to be stood up because it's very easy to keep tracking each other on the phone. There are so many apps and so many things that at least save you from this kind of trouble, but still things happen. Things happen because of a lot of confusion and a lot of uncertainty in the minds of the opposite person, but it's rarer than those days when it used to happen a lot, and a lot of people actually feared being stood up. Many times a lot of people had a knack of getting it or getting in that position, and they really dreaded because every time they would wait for someone and that person would not show up. So this was a common scenario for sure.
Yeah, that's it for this one. Goodbye.